Hey, what's up you guys, this is Irfan here from smartincubator.com and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I took this trade on gold that made me 288 pounds in profit on my FDMO account. As you can see, today's date is May 20th here, and this trade was taken on May 20th as well at 4 p.m. So 288 pounds in one trade, so not multiple trades because less is more. And if you take that sniper entry, you don't have to sit back behind your computer and keep watching the screen. You just literally set it and forget it. And in this video, I want to show you how I did it. Plus, at the end of this video, I show you the results of Gold EA Incubator on two different accounts with $3,000 each. So stay tuned and let's get into it right now. So guys, I'm going to delete everything here to show you exactly what happened and how I analyzed the market and when I looked at gold chart. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of replay for you and get back to, let me show you where was it. Okay, so this is when I exactly started looking at gold chart. So what I noticed on 5-minute time frame, I noticed some sort of consolidation, but I didn't give up because I'm always looking for high probability supply and demand zones, as you know guys, and I always trade during New York session in the beginning, especially when the market has so much volatility and there's so many good setups. So I decided to do that one, but I switched my time frame to 15-minute time frame to see if there's any high probability order block, and I actually saw this one right here from here to here, but it's actually too it's because it's on a 15-minute time frame and I take my entries on 5-minute time frame, so it's kind of too wide for me. But beside that, there's also one right here which I don't count it because it's so close to our major support level and there's a bunch of liquidity underneath. So see what I mean guys, there's a high probability demand zone here because if I cover the entire candle, you see that there's a gap between this candle and this zone right here. So that's why it's a high probability demand zone. I always talk about this strategy guys. If you don't know what it is, go check out my other videos. I can guarantee you can learn this strategy and you can become profitable. I can guarantee you. So this is how it looks like. You actually covered in the entire candle, huge spike towards upside. The next candle never tapped into this zone. There's a gap, high probability demand zone. But since we have a major support level here, so close to the support level, then I'm going to delete it and then I'm not going to consider it anymore. So let's get back to 5-minute time frame. And by the way, the trend of the market is not really clear as it's been consolidating for so long and it's just going up and down, up and down, up and down. See, it's just inside a rectangle that the direction of the market is not really clear. But getting back to 5-minute time frame, you see that this is not a valid high probability supply zone on 5-minute time frame. But if I just make it a little bit smaller and only cover the last bullish candle for high probability supply zone, you see that this big bullish candle is the last bullish candle that happened after this huge drop, and this is the first candle that came out of the box, and the next candle after that never tapped into this zone. So that's why there's a gap between this candle and this zone right here that makes this zone a high probability order block. The next thing, easy. You just identify all your support and resistance levels as target, not as entry points, because we are trading exactly the opposite of other retail traders who lose 97% of the times. Because when the price hits support, they buy. When the price hits resistance, they sell, and that's why they are losing. But if you know that you are part of the liquidity at support and resistance levels, then you're not going to do that anymore, because you want to trade according to banks and institutions and take your profits at support or resistance level. So the next one, this is a major support level that I'd probably consider taking a profit if it doesn't reach it. And one more thing that I noticed right here is this high probability demand zone. Look at this. I take the last two bearish candles before this move because this is the first candle that came out of the box and the next candle after that never tapped into this zone. So there's a gap between this candle at this zone right here. So this is a high probability demand zone right here. See, this is a high probability demand zone. And instead of having my target here, I had my target right here. So that's why instead of this, I had my horizontal right here, and then I made a support level here, and then I deleted that one. So I was just waiting for the price to come back to this level to fill in the gap, and then I was waiting for a good sell confirmation to take my entry. And as you can see, it came down, it came down, it came down, it came down, and look at this. So this is the first candle that literally tapped into my zone, but I was kind of hesitant to take my sell stop here and my stop loss here and my TP right here. And the reason is that if I wanted to do that, the risk to reward ratio would be really bad, and this is not what I actually want. And as you know, guys, I use Profit Mastery Incubator for my entries, and I have an example on my FTMO account. This is my FTMO account, and it's on gold chart, so let me delete this one. You see Profit Mastery Incubator here. I just give it the exact parameter that how much I'm willing to risk per trade, and I just activate the automatic lot. It calculates my risk to reward ratio on autopilot. And as you know, as you can see, I wanted to risk 1.5% on my account for that specific trade, so I just said 1.5% active, and then everything is good. So now let's say that I want to put my sell stop here. I just click sell, and then I put my entry here. See, it's gonna be sell stop, and then I put my stop loss here. And that's the interesting thing, that wherever I move my stop loss to, the stop loss amount is the same, just the lot size keeps changing to keep me around that 1.5% risk that I'm willing to risk, which is absolutely crazy. Instead of doing it manually, going on a website or just doing it on a paper, which is ridiculous, and you're gonna miss the move for sure if you're a scalper. So that tool is gonna be really helpful for scalpers and day traders, because it literally tells you everything. And you can also adjust your TP, make a more than 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, and then click sell. Let me just do it here, sell stop, and sorry, gotta press OK, and see that it opens my sell stop. It doesn't open, I mean, just puts my sell stop here. So if the price reaches level, my entry gets triggered, and then my position will be open, and this is 1.5% of my account, which is absolutely crazy. And I highly recommend you to use this tool if you're a scalper. So getting back to our analysis, you see that this candle, wasn't good if I wanted to take my entry here. So I was waiting for this one. I saw this one. When I saw this candle, I said, man, that's it. The price is trying to come down. It's a doji candle inside a high probability supply zone. What's better than that? Let's take my sell stop here, a sell position here, and my stop loss here. Oh yeah, I put it here. I put my sell stop here after seeing this candle, and my stop loss was right here, right above the zone, and my TP was exactly right here. I passed this, and then I put it right here, and see what happened. It literally triggered my entry. Boom, boom, easy profit. And it's a set and forget. I wasn't behind the charts looking at it to see what happens. I just closed my computer, went to do my job, and then I came back, and then I noticed that it actually smashed my TP. Although I could also leave a runner all the way down here for my second position, because look at this, what happened. It literally came down and crashed it, So the market crashed and our trade got crushed. That's a really good confluence. So, but if I wanted to leave a runner, I would have still been profitable, because, see, after hitting my TP, it tried to hit the entry points. So even if I had my second stop loss to break even, I wouldn't have got stopped out, because it didn't reach my entry point. So still, it was going down. And let's say that I wanted to take it all the way to here, which would be a huge profit, but I didn't take it. I just took one trade, as you saw, and it was 1.5% in 1 day on FTMO account. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Before you go, let me show you the results of these two accounts for Gold EA Incubator. This is completely automated. We don't trade manually on this account. It's just profit on demand. and we just wake up in the morning and check our profits. So this is a $3,000 account that we are up 43% profit. And as you know, there were two big drawdowns, kind of big drawdowns that happened, but we didn't touch the trade. We didn't get involved manually, nothing. We just let the robot to do its job, and it actually closed all the positions in profit. And as you know, we are up a lot of percentage. And this is our next $3,000 account, which is a scaled one, and we deposited some money. It's 130% in profit since April 5th all the way to May 20th. And again, the same drawdowns happened in this account as well, which is $1,282 in profit, which is absolutely crazy, guys. Completely on autopilot, with no manual involvement or anything like that. So if you want to trade completely hands-free and you don't want to get involved in the market, you don't want to analyze the market, Gold EA Incubator can do everything for you, and you can grab your license from smarteaincubator.com. The link is going to be down below in the description. If you have any question, feel free to ask me your questions. I personally get back to you and answer all your questions from A to Z. So again, thanks for watching this video, and see you on the other side.